Okay. Enable motion blur. Does that do anything special?
No, but I would put your subtitles on. That's just me.
Oh yeah. Did you have motion blur on?
No.
You didn't?
Didn't.
So maybe that doesn't do anything special?
All it does is when you move, it moves.
I wonder if that would change the...
It doesn't change anything really. It just makes the screen and everything blurry when you sometimes move.
Don't worry about it. Third-party legal notices. Okay. Anyway.
The game has a strong warning on it.
What?
The game has a strong warning on it.
Strong warning, what does that mean?
You start it, it has a strong warning on it.
Oh. What about leaving kids unattended and shit?
No, about the nature of the game and the content it is.
Oh.
That it may be upsetting to some people, and that the game does try to play tricks on you, and you shouldn't worry that you're going crazy because the game does that.
Oh, okay. Take a minute. We need to fill it up, mostly. I'm not crazy. Here we go.
You're crazy.
I'm crazy. Oh.
What is that?
That's Rick.
Oh. Nice.
Welcome, evening internet goers, one and all. This is the Snipe, and we are here to play one of PlayStation's newest release games for the PlayStation 4, The Park. If you've already played it on the PC, don't spoil it, because I have not played it yet. Anyway, this video is brought to you by The Real Ghostbusters. 500,000 dislikes, not in my neck of the woods. Anyway, let us begin. Park is a narrative experience best played in the dark wearing headphones. It deals with subject matter that may be disturbing to some players. During the course of play, the Park may manipulate graphics, audio, control settings, and your sanity. This is perfectly normal and should not cause you any alarm or psychiatry. Gotcha. So we got a couple people. Yeah, I've been looking into this game for a while, and pretty much shortly after it came out, I picked it up. Well, my wife picked it up. So, but I figured since we got this game, might as well check it out. And by the way, this is the 200th video on my channel, and my channel is 10 years old. So this is the 200th video special.
Return to Atlantic Island Park.
Where's Mr. Bear?
I haven't seen Mr. Bear, Callum.
Wow, that is an old-looking station wagon.
Stay in the car. I'll go and ask information.
Okay. How is everyone doing this evening? Okay. He's a ginger. Oh wait, I'm a ginger too, I think. Okay.
Okay, first you're me.
Yeah.
Try to leave the park.
Try to leave the... You can just walk away?
Yep. Walk up the road.
Can I run?
Not right now.
So you're just walking up the road, huh?
Yep, just do it.
It's kind of weird. This feels very awkward. I'm doing okay, Cervantes. You know, living the dream. Wow, it's kind of dusty. Really dusty. Is this in the... Wait, no, this is in Maine. This is in Stephen King Town.
Keep going.
No. I have things I need to do in the park.
The mist.
Keep going. It automatically turns you right back around.
Yeah.
You can't leave.
Nice. And be like, yeah, you just walked away from the town, leaving your car and your boy, you bitch. It's like, why would you do that? Then again, this is Maine we're talking about. So this has a whole bunch of like Stephen King references, right?
I had 2 in the beginning.
Oh, that was it? Oh, I thought it was in more.
Attention takers, the park is now closed.
Look at that
Please make
plaque
your
right
way to the
there.
car park at your earliest convenience. Employees, prepare the park for shutdown.
Hit X.
I did.
Walk up to it. Till it lights up.
Is there... Wait.
Callum was born the day this place opened. This is his favorite place in the world.
So what? This park's only like, what, 5, 6 years old or something? 1977? Oh, God, so this is the 80s. Okay, Atlantic Island Park, a tribute to the untamed heart of Solomon Island and the people who use their talents to bring the dream of Nathaniel Winter to life. May this park be a place where joy and laughter are gathered and used to infect all those who follow after. Dedicated this first day of May, 1977. James B. Longley? Nice. Okay, well.
What?
Hey, Lorraine. Lorraine. Don't blame yourself, Lorraine. People lose things all the time. Take a deep breath. Think about the last place you saw your son's teddy bear. Hey, stop! I think your boy just ran into the park. I'll unlock the gates for you.
Oh boy.
Wait for Mommy, Callum!
This way.
Okay, Atlantic Island Park. Welcome to Atlantic Island Park. When I first came to visit Solomon Island, I fell deeply in love with its natural beauty. It's a scenic place. It's a scenic place, and I created many of my best memories there. I wanted to create a place that captures the essence of Solomon Island. A place where families would bring their children to create memories of their own. I invite you to explore this park that we have created, from the Ferris wheel, which rivals the local lighthouse for the best view of the area, to the sideshow alley, where we have many fascinating games and objects from the local area to explore. Enjoy Nathaniel Winter. Chad the Chipmunk recommends for the little ones, try the Tunnel of... Yeah, I said that right. The Tunnel of Tales for a gentle, family-friendly retelling of a timeless tale. Wow, this is really, really small font. Really small. If that sounds a little too slow, grab an adult and jump into the bumper cars. Full throttle fun for everyone. For the teens, pump up your adrenaline by going through a spin cycle in the Octotron. Then defy the laws of gravity on our award-winning roller coaster. Finish it all up with a house of horrors, but be warned, it might scare all the fun out of you. This is gonna be fun.
Yeah, about that.
You already know that you're gonna be in for a treat right here. For the big ones, take a romantic spin on the Ferris wheel with your significant other and take in the natural beauty of Solomon Island. Follow it up with a stroll through the exotic sights and wild games of the Sideshow Alley. There truly is something for everybody at Atlantic Island Park. Once you've left Atlantic Island Park, there is still much to do here on Solomon Island. Present this brochure to our business local partners to save big dollar signs. Places to eat. Sunshine Deli, blah blah blah. Susie's Diner, blah blah blah. Lobster Trap, blah blah blah. Places to sleep. Overlook Motel, run by Eddie Stone. The Overlook Motel has the best beds on the island for the most reasonable prices. And the best part is that it is the motel located just a few hundred meters up the road from Atlantic Island Park. And Jack and Wendy's Bed and Breakfast. For those of you who prefer a more intimate setting, Jack and Wendy have Jack and Wendy have several beds available. They are very popular during the season, so call early to avoid disappointment. Huh. So yeah, already there's I guess a Shining reference. Okay, so now that we do that, let us go up the really, really big escalator. Oh, there's the kid.
There's something special about the entrance to an amusement park. A line drawn between the real world and the world of whimsy within. On this side, the apathy of our everyday lives. And on the other, anything we might dare to dream. It's no wonder Callum ran back inside. I wouldn't want to leave either.
Attention employees, the park is now closed. Have a safe journey home.
And now he's gone. It's immediately nighttime. Nice.
Oh God. The park. What happened here?
L3 to toggle what?
Running on and off. You literally just press it down and she'll enter running mode.
Oh, okay, so you just press it and you run.
Yep.
Come back, Callum. I'm
He's
not
just
playing
running
anymore,
away
Callum.
from you.
That's the house thing.
Callum!
Like, I'll look at the sign back there. Carrie Kelly and Satan Ford.
There's a sign of mess too, isn't there?
Nope.
Oh.
Can't go in.
Oh, I can't?
Too dark.
Oh, yeah. If you try to go in there, she's like, not without a flashlight.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Come back.
Over here.
That little brat.
I think this belongs to Callum.
Huh.
Chad the Chipmunk, huh? Just a drunk guy in a suit.
Chad the Chipmunk welcomes you to Atlantic Island Park. Chad can be seen in daily ice sculpting shows in the following locations. 11 a.m. Sideshow Alley. 1 p.m. the Octotron. And 3 p.m. Park Entrance. Chad the Chipmunk, worst in class. Chad can't even seem to pass. Chad gets angry, likes to fight. Chad is beaten every night. Chad will have a dead-end job. Chad will die a useless slob. Such is the life of a chipmunk. Raid handwritten.
What's this?
Oh my god, really? Okay, let's zoom in a little bit closer. Purchase the land on Solomon Island for a pittance. I might add, whatever old Archie Henderson did to the locals, just the mention of his name had people slamming doors and locking shutters from the moment I arrived on the island. My lawyers had arranged everything in advance, but the realtor still had to come and deliver the keys to me personally. He took it upon himself to offer me another warning. I don't know what you're planning to do with this land, Mr. Winter, but the soil here is bitter with a curse carried from the old country. Old man Henderson, he did a terrible dark thing. In plural. So things. The land remembers, sir. I dismissed him shortly afterwards, mostly amused by his pathetic attempts at warning me off. I have a great vision for this place, and the will to see that vision through to the very end. Atlantic Island Park. The name is perfect, and I cannot imagine it being anything else. This is the start of something amazing. And it's interesting that that note was just left there for you to look at. Seriously, man. If this was me running around, away from my mom back in the park, she caught me, she would beat my ass so bad that I couldn't even, sit down, She would just whip my ass.
Confessions of an abused child.
Confessions of an abused
Callum,
child.
stay where you are.
My mom, she whipped my ass so bad I could taste it.
Oh, okay.
I think the little swan boat wants me to climb aboard. Okay. Well, this seems normal enough.
Hello? Callum, stay where you are.
I'm just gonna ride this thing, I didn't get a chance to when I was dragging you around. What?
Who's on the boat ahead of you?
Oh, really? I can't even see a boat ahead of me. Oh, yeah. The tunnel of fairy tales,
Near
I
a
guess.
great forest, there lived a poor woodcutter, his wife and his 2 children. A boy named Hansel and a girl
Sounds like a
named
good idea
Gretel.
with no negative
They were very
repercussions.
poor and had very little to bite or sup.
Sup. Nothing to sup.
What will become of us? The woodcutter asked his wife one night. I tell you what, husband, we will take the children into the thickest part of the forest tomorrow and abandon them there. No, my wife, I cannot do that,
We're good parents.
said the man. Then we will all 4 starve, you fool. Hansel and Gretel overheard their parents talking, and Gretel began to weep. Do not fret, Gretel, Hansel said. He crept out of the hut and gathered white stones from the ground to fill his pockets. The next morning, the woodcutter leads the children into the forest. Before they leave, their mother gives them a slice of bread and warns them that they will get no more food that day.
Dude, that
Clever
thing is looking
Hansel
at me.
leaves a trail of white stones behind them as they pass into the
That
woods.
thing is looking at me.
When their father leaves them, the children
I
wait
am.
a while, then follow the trail back to their parents' house.
Why the hell is he looking at me?
You don't like Chad?
After receiving a thorough
creepy.
scolding from their parents for getting lost in the woods,
For getting
the
lost in
children
the
are
woods.
sent to bed without any supper.
It's like, you little shits,
Hansel
you got
tried to
lost
sneak
in the
out and
woods.
collect
I'm
more
supposed to
white
abandon
stones,
you
but
tomorrow,
found that
damn
the
it.
door was locked.
Right.
Tomorrow I will take them into the woods myself.
Hello, Night
the
Wolf.
wife told the
I
woodcutter.
have a feeling I know who you are. But welcome to the podcast.
In the morning,
It's not a
their mother
podcast.
gave them a
It's
slice
a
of
live
bread and
stream.
led them deep into
We're
the
playing the
forest
park on
once
the
again.
PlayStation 4. It's a new game this month. The fuck? Oh jeez.
Hansel broke his bread into pieces and left a trail of breadcrumbs to lead them safely home. But hungry-eyed birds snatched up the breadcrumbs and his trail was destroyed.
What are you huffing, lady?
Abandoned by their parents and unable to find the trail home, the
Her
children
vision like
wandered in the
pulsates.
forest for 3 days.
Like she's getting to some like
She's scared.
trip out.
The children stumbled into a clearing with an exceedingly strange house. Its walls were made of gingerbread, and its windows were panes of clear sugar. Hansel, desperately hungry, ran forward and began to nibble on the walls.
I'm gonna eat this house.
Nibble, nibble, little mouse. Who is nibbling at my house? An old woman emerged from the house, sniffing the air and peering around with cloudy eyes.
Yep.
Oh, you dear children.
There's a
Who
YouTuber
brought you
named
here?
this, but I didn't
Just
know
come
when
in and
I
stay
made
with me.
everything
No harm will
this
come to you.
name. So,
But Hansel and Gretel stayed back,
Ah.
for the old woman reminded them of their cruel mother. Come, children, don't be afraid. I have something for you. The old woman offered them 2 enormous lollipops.
a
The
YouTuber
children
named
took
this,
them
huh?
and began to eat.
Another
You see,
YouTuber named
nothing
Nightwolf.
to fear here. Come inside, the old woman urged, and the children, still licking their sweets, followed. Once inside the house, the old woman changed.
What?
Shut up.
She stuffed Hansel
shut up.
into a cage and put Gretel to
Oh,
work,
there's
sweeping,
a couple
cleaning
parts
her
I'm waiting
hut.
for, AJ.
Oh, really?
Your
Oh, yeah.
brother will make a good mouthful,
Oh.
the old witch told
Can't wait to
Gretel.
see the look on
Once
your
he is
face.
fattened up, I shall feast upon him.
Cannibalism!
Time passed, and poor Hansel refused to eat, fearing the day that the witch would eat him.
I seriously
witch,
thought
for
for
her
a second I
part,
said the poor
grew
huntsman
impatient.
refused to eat.
Today, I will cook and eat your brother, Gretel. Climb inside and
He must
light
be on a
the oven.
diet, lady. He's been starving himself.
Gretel pretended not to understand. I do not know how. Where is the opening? Fool, the old witch said. The opening is here. And she moved to show Gretel. Seizing her courage, brave Gretel gave the witch a shove, and the old crone tumbled forward into the oven. Gretel slid a large iron bolt over the door to the oven. Gretel freed her brother Hansel, and together they lit a fire beneath the oven. And though
And
she
they cooked the
screamed
bitch.
and begged, the children sat by the oven until her screams had stilled, and the witch was
Yes.
cooked.
Because they wanted to see what happens when you bake
And
something
then,
alive.
because even children
This is
can't
a horror
survive
game.
on
I'm sorry,
sweets,
must have something messed
they
up.
divided up the
Probably.
body of the old
Yeah,
witch
right there.
and ate her.
They ate the witch.
Because cannibalism
AJ,
works!
look back toward the front of the boat.
Oh. The fuck? Okay. Well, apparently the swan boat ate something too, because its beak was covered in blood. Okay, get me the fuck off this ride. Well, that was Hansel and Gretel. For those of you who didn't know how that ends. Okay,
The original
let's.
story doesn't end like that.
I thought they didn't eat the witch.
They didn't eat the witch in the original story?
Oh,
Hansel and Gretel. I used to read it to Callum when the electricity was shut off.
because you're a sick
Those
bitch.
poor children. The whole world against them. The forest, the birds, the old witch, even their own parents. I used to imagine that Callum and I were the kids in that story. Not mother and son, but brother and sister, hand in hand against the unkind world. We were always hungry, looking for our own house made of candy, looking for the sweetness that could take the pain away.
Oh God.
Hunger leads people to desperate, terrible places where the tree branches reach like claws.
Like this park. Yeah, that was very delicious. What? Oh, there we go. It untoggled my running.
It will. A lot.
Bullshit. I should talk. Why is there a van?
Another accident. This place.
This is why tourists shouldn't drive their park maintenance vehicles in the park. No, it's stream cut us. What? Wait, there's a note? Where's the note?
Open the door!
Ew, black shit. Oh my god, this shit again. Okay. Despite the constant interruptions to work, Atlantic Island Park will be opening on time. The governor is booked to cut the ribbons, so the only real question is whether we will have any customers. I'm not truly worried. The customers will come out of simple curiosity. I deduced what was needed from the banned writings of Archie Henderson's astonishing to... No. It's astonishing to think that a resonance of positive emotion can be used to fuel such a process. Henderson himself chose to use negative, and that caused some of the taint that still lingers in this place. I will not make his mistakes. Very soon I will know if this has been for nothing. Well, that is a lovely looking teddy bear. Is that a knife?
Yeah.
Huh. Okay. Streamed cut us. What does that mean exactly? Streamed cut us. Okay.
Where are you?
That didn't sound very worried. That just sounded like you're being pleasantly joyful. What? Annoyed? Where are you? Ah, kiddo. Can't catch me. It's the Wonder Whale.
That's the Octotron.
Octodad. Octodad. That game. Like, who thought of that?
This old
Where?
thing used to make the blood run to my head. Make me dizzy.
What's up?
What?
The guy just snapped. Those poor kids.
Oh, damn. She's like, oh, those poor kids. He just snapped. Oh, jeez. Okay. eyewitness report. Atlantic Island Park incident. Officer on duty, Sheriff N. Banner. I thought that said Banger Man. Witness's name, Norma Creed. Is that Creed or Greed? I don't know. I think it's Creed. Statement. We were waiting for our turn on the ride. Frank and me and the boys. This fellow in a chipmunk suit is making an ice carving while people took photographs. Lawrence wanted to go over to him, but I always been a bit weary of those suits. They give me the creeps. It's silly, I know. Anyway, the chipmunk man, he was carving and picking away at the ice, and the very first thought, he was making some animal, like a tiger or a lion. But as more and more ice fell, when you first looked, it was like a human face smiling out of the block of ice. But the more you looked at it, the more you saw that there was something not quite right about the proportions. Something unnatural that made your heart begin to beat just a little bit faster. Like you were prey, and this thing was in the ice, was a hunter. But then these teenagers walk up, and one of them made a face at the carving and said something rude to the guy in the chipmunk suit. And then, well, he went berserk. For a few moments, it was chaos. Everybody was running away from the guy who had one of the teenagers on the ground, and he was stabbing with an ice pick, and blood was spraying, and people were screaming, and Frank and I and the kids, and we were dragging them as fast as we could. And the last thing I saw before Frank dragged me away was that the eyeball of one of those poor kids had landed on the ice sculpture, making a horrible creature look more or less alive. Oh boy. That was very nice.
Go around. Go into the control booth for that.
Control booth?
Yeah. Decrease the speed until it stops.
You know, since there's no operators, is it really safe to be riding this thing?
You can't get on it while it's going.
Oh, you can increase the speed.
You can. Keep pulling.
Oh, I have to keep pulling it.
There you go.
Okay. Let's ride this damn thing because I'm apparently a fucking moron.
You have to actually click on the sign.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it says ride object drop.
You know, I'm doing a really good job looking for my kid. I'm just riding these fucking rides, you know?
Watch. It's the closest you'll ever get to a real one.
This is true. Not unless we're shaking over again.
That one.
What the fuck? What is that thing? And it's gone. Well, that was...
Over at the control booth.
Wait, there's something there. Oh, apparently this is the DC universe. Because that looked like Scarecrow. Just saying.
Don't worry about it. You gonna turn the ride back on?
Yeah, I'm gonna put it at max speed. This is why they should never let me become a ride operator.
You should enjoy rides before you operate them.
I went on it once. I shouldn't.
I think it was before you die.
Anything. Leave your ride alone.
Okay, there we go. Wow, that is really fast.
There is a picture on that bench. Over there. No, no. That bench.
Oh, I remember this.
What? She looks kind of strung out. He looks like he's like trying to pull away and run. Wow, that is really unnerving.
Where are you going?
Oh, is this supposed to go back up here?
Treachery hides in thoughts. Treachery that lashes like a whip and scars our insides. The first time I saw Callum, my thoughts betrayed me. I looked down at this wrinkled, red, bawling thing and I thought, is that it? We build our world from expectations, and the world that I had built for Callum was no different. He was so real, so there, and so far from my expectations. And they shattered, and as they fell in pieces, that one treacherous thought became a new foundation. All of the love that we shared, all of the warmth and goodness that followed, built on a single, traitorous thought.
Not that window. Wait.
I thought working in the park for a summer would be a lot of fun, but the end of the season here really drags. There aren't that many tourists around, and most of the staff spend their days standing around gossiping, and most of the gossip is about Chad. Chad. I mean Steve. See? Even I am starting to call him Chad, and I went to school with the guy. It's that goddamn suit. In the beginning, it was a laugh. Steve, the local lush, is Chad, the chipmunk, child-friendly mascot at Atlantic Island Park. Lock up your daughters and all of that. But the more he wears that suit, the weirder Steve is getting. At first, it was little things, like refusing to change out of the suit at work and taking it home with him every day. But then, I saw him at Susie's dinner, still wearing it. What?
Diner. Susie's diner,
Oh,
not
Susie's
dinner.
Susie's dinner. Susie's diner, still wearing it. It wasn't even a work day. Some of the staff complained, discreetly, to park management about the smell. And I saw him walking and talking with Mr. Winter, the owner, one day. But nothing seems to have changed. The suit still smells like a carcass whenever Steve walks by, and apparently Steve has picked up some new skills since last time I saw him. What does it say? Puking up in a gutter outside Sick Oil Station? Because he sure as hell can carve a mean ice sculpture. Those shapes he makes in the ice, though they give me the creeps. Steve came by the booth one day, what does that say, lucky me, and he just hung around for a while. I couldn't really tell because of the suit, but it seemed like he was just staring at me, sizing me up, eye-fucking me, whatever he was doing. I asked him what he wanted, and he just stood there not saying anything. Eventually, I called my supervisor, and when he came by, Chad, or Steve, wandered off. My supervisor told me to put everything in writing, so here it is. Also, I quit. I didn't want to see that chipmunk suit ever again. Laura Henman. Oh, so it's a woman. Whoa! That's interesting. I don't go in there, do I? Okay, so apparently something really, really bad happened in this park. I mean, at the very least, the mascot, like, sliced and diced at least a teenager or two. And this is why you don't piss off the people in the Mickey Mouse costumes, kids. What are the bumper cars?
Constant crashes and 80s music. I guess it floats someone's boat.
How do I get in here?
straight down that way. You see that car over there? On the right.
That one?
Yep.
What is this?
No, please no.
What the fuck?
Stop, doctor! Stop it, please!
What is wrong with this? I don't think that's how electroshock therapy is supposed to work. Shocking revelations. Okay. What?
Another document. There's 2 documents that are over that way.
Oh, really? Over here?
Yeah. Keep going down. Till the gate breaks over there.
The gate breaks.
Yeah, you'll see a break in the
Oh, right here?
yep.
Can I go through it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Oh, so I guess we don't ride the bumper cars.
No, you will. Go over there.
Okay. What did I say? Dissuade them. They have sent an inspector to investigate the accidents at the park. I have given him the grand tour and spoken about all of our safety upgrades, but he seems unconvinced. In this case, the park itself is working against me. This dour man has become more and more intractable the more time he spends in the park. I have offered to pay for his stay in the Overlook Hotel to get him out of here. It seems to have made him even more paranoid. I don't think this man is going to allow my park to stay open. This is a disaster for my ultimate goals. Okay. I'm sorry, your ultimate goals have been shattered. Maybe you shouldn't let a crazy guy put on the chipmunk suit. Just saying.
Can't go down.
Oh,
It's already broken.
shit.
Now, keep going up this way. Don't go back toward the bumper cars.
Okay, so just
There's
go
a
up
little space over there. You see it? Turn to the
right
left.
here.
Keep going. They're right there. There's a newspaper.
What is this about?
Nathaniel Winter, financial genius or eccentric geriatric? Ah, the small writing. When Nathaniel Winter, billionaire mogul, announced his intention to build an amusement park on the fog-shrouded shores of Solomon Island off the coast of New England, there were sniggers up and down Wall Street. Sniggers. What kind of word is that? Winter, who made his fortune through a series of savvy investments during the post-war boom, has long been considered an eccentric but brilliant man. His passion for the New England region has always been at the forefront of his investment portfolio, which, with him pouring funds into local businesses, small and large in general, his business sense and investments have paid off, and due to his generosity, Winter enjoys friendly relationships with the governor and other key political figures. So why, with a track record like this, are the Wall Street wizards shaking their heads? At first glance, Solomon Island is an odd choice. A tiny town called Kingsmouth, with a sleepy main street, a preppy academy for dropouts from Boston, a lighthouse that is already in the process of being automated, and a belligerent tribe of natives who were very recently involved in disputes over the Blue Ridge mines. It doesn't make sense, one commenter pointed out. New England has a short summer this far north, and the number of visitors to Solomon Island per season is limited. I don't see how he expects to turn a profit. But others have far more faith within Winter. Under condition of anonymity. God, these words. An engineer who has seen the plans for the park notices several anomalies. He's digging far deeper than is needed for an amusement park, including several underground chambers, which are too small to house machinery. If you ask me, the old man is looking for something buried beneath the island itself. Could this be the real reason the eccentric businessman is relocated to his remote northern island? Is this corporate corporate misdirection of the highest order of crafty entrepreneur? With the disputes over the Blue Ridge mine, with the native population ongoing, there is definitely something buried beneath Solomon Island. Perhaps Nathaniel Winter is going to surprise us all. Oh my god, that was a lot of words. Okay.
Go back to the numbers.
Oh, now they want us in the... Oh, one of them's let up.
Yeah, go to that one.
Did you see the Buzzy Buzzy?
What?
Did you see the Buzzy Buzzy?
Oh wait, there's a
Oh, the electroshock? Yeah, I saw that.
accident report. Nice. Francis Dufresne. Okay. Michael Edgeworth. Brief description of the accident or incident during the transport of bumper cars to the arena. One of the straps attaching to the load of the truck was untied, causing a cascade of bumper cars onto Francis, who was standing directing the driver. Francis was crushed by the weight of the cars. Describe any injuries caused. Francis was killed. Well, no shit. Did the injured employee see a doctor? Yes. If yes, did you file an employer's portion of a workers' compensation form? Yes. Supervisor comments. Dexter, the truck driver, claims to have seen someone on the back of the load undoing the straps. No one else reported seeing that. The sheriff has requested that Dexter provide them with urine samples. What could have been done to prevent this accident? Double checking the straps after transit should be mandatory, and drug screening for all drivers. Have the unsafe conditions been corrected? No. Additional commenters' notes. The local laborers were very suspicious, and this hasn't helped. Some of them are refusing to return to work until we have someone from the local church walk the park and exorcise the bad spirit. Get on the bumper. Oh shit, what the fuck? Oh god, oh god!
Call for Callum.
Callum! Stay where you are!
I don't think Callum's in there.
Well,
Okay, well.
It's a matter of public record that I am a failure as a mother. Once, when Callum was very small, I left him asleep in the car while I ran an errand. Don't even remember what it was. When I came back, the sheriff was standing next to the car, watching my boy through the window. I didn't like what I saw in his eyes. Judgment. He wrote me the ticket without saying a word. Just the scratch of his pen on the notepad. When he gave it to me, our eyes met. I know what you're going through. My daughter, Helen, she just gets some help. Help was a bolt of lightning. Help was 1,000 volts surging through my veins. Help is agony. I'd rather die. I wanted to scream. I'd rather you pulled your gun and shot me. But instead my mouth said, yes, Sheriff.
Okay. clouds get smaller and smaller. Okay. Continually delayed by the incompetence of the builders, the problem is that they are locals and they believe a lot of the rumors about that old man Henderson used to do here. They grew up on those tales. Every time a bolt comes loose or a wrench goes missing, those fools are crossing themselves against the black magic. Of course, that is why I chose this site over all the other potentials. Solomon Island is a nexus for dark energies, and the thought of all that power just dissipating beneath the earth here, it makes my skin crawl. I called in a few favors back in Brooklyn, and got summoned at the local academy to see if they had any interesting books about local history. Turns out they do, and it turns out that old man Henderson has some pretty strong connections to the Brooklyn crowd. Perhaps something he wrote will help me find the piece of plans that I'm missing. Okay.
There's a letter you just missed.
Really?
Yep, right there. On the wall. Behind you.
Oh.
So they are going to close this place down. Doesn't surprise me.
State Bureau of Fair Rides inspection. Unsafe, close the park. Inspector's comments after touring the park, riding the rides, and viewing the startling number of incidents suffered here in the park. It is this inspector's opinion that the Atlantic Island Park should be shut down until Nathaniel Winter complies with all the safety regulations. While I understand that there is a sensitive political relationship between Mr. Winter and the senator, I nevertheless suggest that such political considerations be set aside in condemning Atlantic Island Park. The rides, at first glance, appear well constructed and maintained, but the sheer number of incidents in the park during the last few years and during construction lead me to believe that there is something wrong with the base level of construction, and we should close the park and fully investigate these flaws. To wit, here is a partial list of fatalities in the park since opening 2 years ago. Family of 3 killed in a roller coaster car derailed. 14 separate incidents of broken bones and crushed ribs while riding the Octotron. 3 suicides from atop the Ferris wheel. A child seriously injured on the escalator. Over a dozen children reported missing in the House of Horrors since its construction. 1 report of a drowning in the Tunnel of Tales. The sheer volume of incidents means that it is my strongest recommendation that Atlantic Island Park be closed immediately. Okay, well, I think that some of these really aren't necessarily the park's fault, but that is a lot of dead people.
That's just some of them.
There's more. Okay.
Stop it. Decrease the speed. It's good. With the sign.
This actually looks kind of rusty, doesn't it? So this park's really only like, what? Like, at most 10 years old. That's pretty crazy if you think about it.
Well, when she walked in there, remember, she said, "Oh my God, what happened to the
People
park?"
come into your life for a reason. Dad used to say that before Mom ran off. After that, he mostly just drank. Things were different for Don and I. When we met, I was sweeping the floor at Susie's diner. He came in with some workers, but he didn't try to flirt or cop a feel like the others. He just ordered a coffee and sat there, watching me.
No
When my
round.
shift was over, he offered to walk me home. I don't know how to describe that walk. We talked and laughed and eventually kissed. It felt like love. It felt like a fairy tale. I can't tell you if Callum was made that night or one of the ones that followed. But I think it has to be that night. That one perfect night. Dawn and I moved in together, but then, well, he died. According to the supervisor, his safety harness failed when he was working on the top of the Ferris wheel. Dawn was there one moment, and then gone. Sometimes people leave your life for no reason.
Nice.
I was 3 months pregnant with Callum. Fairy tale fucking over.
Okay. No, actually, this ride seems. Right here. It's a dude again. It's the Scarecrow.
You actually got it.
Oh.
AJ, just leave the chair for a while. Go down that way.
Okay. Oh, the fuck? It's a little roller coaster. That was weird. It kept on like making me look like over there.
Because it broke through the.
Well, you are. I mean, I hate to say this, lady, but you may need some Xanax.
A lot of people idolize their children. You hear them talking about their kids and just the way they talk, their fucking voices make me want to vomit. My angel likes to read, and little Johnny is so good on the piano. Fuck those people! You give up 9 months of your life carrying them, you traumatize yourself giving birth to them, and then you spend the rest of your life as their slave. Wiping asses, mopping up piss, feeding them. Little life-sucking monsters who take and take and take until... we all go insane. Any parent who pretends otherwise is just dishonest. That's called choice supportive bias. I am honest. Callum really grinds my gears, and he owes me everything. Everything. It'd serve the little fuck right if I just abandoned him.
You're still looking for him, right? Okay, well, that was interesting. Happy Mother's Day, by the way.
There's the roller coaster. You just picked up a ticket for it.
Oh, I actually have to
Where
beat
are
a
you?
ticket to it.
Callum!
Oh, now she's worried. Mommy, he's watching.
Mommy is coming, Callum. I always wanted to ride this one. Never got around to do it before.
It's a little hard to see the card. There it is.
Ups and downs. Okay.
What do you want?
We need to talk about Callum.
What do you mean? What have you done to him?
That's insulting. You and your boy are everything that this place doesn't want. The antithesis of what we stand for.
Where is Callum?
Poor child. He tried so hard to do what he was taught. He even left you a trail of breadcrumbs. But the park is just so hungry.
Tell me where my son is.
Which has him now? Has both of you. No happy ending here, I'm afraid.
Just leave me alone.
Fool. You always were.
The fuck? Oh my god. It works. The calculations and adjustment work. The transport and storage mechanisms seem to be flawless. What a wonderful day. If only those people knew what they were fueling. And so what if a few people leave the park at the end of the day feeling down? Feeling dour. So what if the children are more scared than excited on the roller coaster? This could be the doorway to immortality, and such doorways open only to those who have the will to find the key. Better call in the Templars. I think the comments section is actually quicker to respond. There's less of a delay now than there is on YouTube. At least I think. Oh, thank God.
The witch awaits.
Let me guess. House of Horrors.
Gotta go out.
Wait.
On the right.
Oh, okay.
Well, actually,
Callum has bruises on his arms, finger marks. Someone has been hurting him.
go to the left.
I've asked him, demanded really, to know where he got the marks. But he doesn't want to answer me. Something has scared him into silence. He doesn't dare talk. He's been changing too. Something sinister lurks in the darkness behind his eyes. I catch him staring at me at odd moments. In the night, he tosses and turns and cries out words that I cannot understand. When I try to soothe him, he snaps and bites at my fingers. I think he wants to talk to me. I think he wants to tell me. But they are watching him every minute of every day. They are whispering to him in his sleep, changing him. They are taking my baby away from me. I can't save him. There will be pain. But I love him, and in the end, he will understand why. The whole town was shocked by that one. Never found out who did it.
Cotton candy corpse leaves sour taste in park goers' mouths. Yesterday evening, visitors of that whatever park were shocked and horrified by the discovery of a dismembered corpse behind the cotton candy stand. According to local authorities, the corpse has yet to be identified. However, they have confirmed that he that the remains appear to be those of a child. The corpse was discovered by a group of teenagers from an Innsmouth academy who noticed a pair of ravens tugging at something just out of sight behind the shack. Nathaniel Winter, the owner of Atlantic Island Park, has released the following statement. It is a true tragedy when something like this occurs, especially in a place that was designed to bring forth happiness and joy. The staff of Atlantic Island Park offer their condolences to the family and friends of the victim and will cooperate fully with authorities to help bring this case to rest. The Solomon Chronicle will provide daily updates on the story going forward. A lot of corpses in this park. You would almost say that this was a corpse party.
He laughed at his own joke.
I know he did.
I couldn't resist.
Go straight through. See that pink thing over there?
The cotton candy machine?
Yeah. Right back that way.
Maybe the corpse is still there. Some blood.
This isn't a game, Callum!
Look behind you.
Get away from me!
Go back there.
Go back here?
No.
Oh, back here. Okay. What? Serious?
Poor bastard. Who did this to him?
Back away.
I can't.
Circle.
Callum! Callum!
Next. Turn around.
What the fuck? You gotta be kidding me. Damn mascot. Over here. Oh, that's new. Is that medicine? Take pills. Nice. You're just gonna take pills that just someone leaves in the park.
These are mine.
Flags Pharmacy. I can't tell what it says.
It's a prescription for Zoloft.
Oh. No. Say no to graffiti. Your mother. Fuck graffiti.
Gravity.
Oh, it says fuck. Oh, fuck gravity. This it. What's that say?
You can move. You can walk.
Oh. It's a. It's a. I can't tell what it says. Not safe. The League. Your mother. What face? Say no to graffiti. 1980s. Some kids laugh, some kids cry, but mostly children simply die. Nice. Are you better off than you were 4 years ago? Reagan, 80. Fear the boogeyman. Stop picking your nose then. Don't believe anything they tell you. What the fuck? Well, this is some trippy shit.
Don't move toward him.
Okay, so he doesn't want me to. Teddy bears. Jeez. I don't think that Zoloft does that.
Don't touch me!
Actually, I've taken Zoloft before. Yeah, I know for a fact I don't do that. Future Times by Laurel and Howdy. Belly button is the signature of your personal creator. I believe her name was Mama. Every 17th child is a magnet for sinfulness, made omnificent by broken fires in the coastal strain. We don't believe that the earth belongs to battered goats and shamrock afterbirth. Only the truly naked wrens of the righteous indignation are severed by war-crossed cleavages in the trust exercise arrhythmy. Beaumont will come to the island bearing the talisman, and he will shatter the seals that bind the otherworldly of corruption. Only then will the priest-shoe sluts reveal housewives, pontificate, and delay messiahs, make axles for the rescue of Tango and Cash. Sweet the temptress who gripes the shaft, twist the shaft, absconding with the third age tears into fourth age darkness, while gods lie waiting in the shattered face of the earth. Gaia has awakeness in grace, but her days are numbered, and heavy fists hives break before frozen wills and cell calligraphy actresses in pencil and paper pornography. The all-seeing eye will provide a decade-long updates on this story. What the fuck? Okay, that makes no sense. Okay. Well, this is really trippy.
Keep going.
Pickled punks. Okay.
Go out.
Oh, she's a cutter.
No.
What a strange trip it's been. You're telling me. And I guess the trip is over.
Now there's only one place left.
The park is a collage of contradictions all of its own. Millions of people die every year in car crashes, and the park has little cars designed specifically to simulate that action. Hear the children scream with joy. In the sideshow alley, you can walk away with 15 cents worth of mass-produced Chinese teddy bears, while a grinning carny pockets your hard-earned $5. What secrets lie beneath the sullen waters of the lake? The tears of jilted lovers, the soiled condoms of illicit affairs, the clotted blood of the lonely suicide. And the face of the witch looms over it all. I've always despised her toothy grin and warty nose. I hate that sparkle in her weathered, watchful eyes. I think Callum is waiting for me. Inside. I can help you, Callum.
Is it gonna turn the light on?
Yes, keep going.
No, loading screen. That's good news. The House of Horror. I ain't afraid of no ghost. Oh, apparently there's no exit now. Done. Atlantic Island Park has closed its gates. A jeering throng of townsfolk gathered as we hung the heavy iron padlock on the gates. Small-minded foes scared of what they don't understand. My machines lie silent and dejected, but I am not beaten. I have sent my wife and son back to Boston, and I have retreated here to the House of Horrors. I must think. The hell? Park. Okay. Oh, it's got a reflection. That's cool. It's just a little startle thing. Okay. Oh, that's not scary at all. Uh-oh. That was my flashlight, wasn't it? Wait a minute. There we go. Oh, I can't grab that?
No,
That's weird.
I know, I thought it was.
Damn mascot. What are these guys? It almost, are those backup generators? That's kind of weird. Okay. Okay, this is a dead end. I didn't expect that. So I guess I have to go here. Interesting. Okay. I have mirrors. Okay. Oh. There we go. Incidents, I cannot dismiss them as random chance. The park works, but something is interfering with its intended function. It's as though the very air in this place is corrupting the power even as I collect it. A few casualties here and there are acceptable. When employees go on stabbing rampages, it draws attention. I'd rather not have the boys in blue, either kind investigate this place too closely. It's a shame about Steve. I rather liked him. Interesting. Crap.
I wonder what the other kind of boys in blue he was talking about.
Crap, did I go this way, or...
That's the way you came from.
This way is the way I came from?
I'm pretty sure.
Oh, must have turned it. Or, no, it's double-sided, okay. Oh. That is really nice.
Bye.
So I guess I gotta go through here.
Yep.
Oh god, stairs. Yeah, it's locked. That's locked.
Look at everything.
Nightmare Circus by Farncom. Circus burns to the ground on opening night, killing dozens. The owner is put to death by an enraged mob of townsfolk. Just as he shouts out a curse, now Raven, a dark-souled wanderer, comes to the ruins of dusk in search of his missing mother. Let the show begin.
I think that's an actual book. I think I've actually seen that book in a library.
Maybe.
After they let me out, they gave me Callum back and sent me home with a handful of breadcrumbs. Home, bittersweet home. I barely recognized it. Where there had been color and light, there were shadows and regrets. Where there had been warmth, there was a bone-deep coldness that never went away. I tried my hardest to keep the ghosts at bay. Don, watching from the dusty corners while I tried to teach his son to read. My father, coldly assessing me and finding me lacking. I devoted myself to Callum, did the things that they told me. It will get better, they said. Every day will be a little better than the last. I'm in the woods now, lost and afraid. Things never got any better.
Disconnect notice. After multiple attempts to collect payment, we regret to inform you that your service has been disconnected or will be disconnected shortly. Please do the following. Make the payment listed to your last bill. Contact us on blah blah blah, and we can arrange payment plans so that you can immediately reconnect. If you believe that this is an error, call us on the same number. No, it's a different number. To discuss your options. If you're unable to make payment, please contact your local welfare office to discuss a placement for you and your loved ones. Winter in Maine is cold and brutal. Do not face it without electricity. The Duncan Power Company. Oh, okay. A shocking true story. Hunger. The true story of the Donners. On April 16th, 1846, a group of covered wagons began a 2,500-mile journey to California. Just 8 months later, they found themselves stranded in the Sierra Nevada mountains with very little to bite or sup. It was to become one of the greatest tragedies of westward migration that the world had ever seen. Now our panel of daughter experts have uncovered compelling evidence that the families were forced to resort to cannibalism in order to survive that terrible winter. In this never-before-seen expose, read about how the Donner children were forced to eat their brothers and sisters in order to survive. All here in the pages of this shocking true story. Oh, cannibalism's back. Nice. I guess that's his hat. Oh, this is not looking good. The wilting. This is not looking good at all. With this novel, Susan Anscombe cements her place as one of the most important science fiction writers of a generation. The wilting. A solar flare struck the Earth. Millions of people are uprooted from their homes. A young meteorologist searches desperately for a way to stop global overheating. And an exotic dancer named Chance O'Hara is the key to saving the world. Again. Dynamic, exciting, bombastic. Everything we've come to expect from an Anscombe novel. Chance O'Hara is back, and you'd better believe that she's bigger, better, and bolder than ever. Wow. How an exotic dancer saves the world. Rubik's Cube. I'm glad I don't have to solve that in this game. That would be insane. I love you from Callum. Oh, that's cute. I guess that's everything. And now it's a kitchen. Don't tell me this is supposed to be what her home looks like.
Yep.
Well, aside from it looking kind of rubbish, it's surprisingly big. Read shopping list. Milk, cheese, bread, butter, corn, potatoes, apples, fish sticks. Remember, drop off Callum, electricity bill, fix faucet. I don't even see a faucet. I just realized
There's a wrench on the counter?
I didn't notice that there's a wrench on the counter. But I did notice her flashlight's gone.
Yep.
It's a monkey wrench. Remember, guys, the 1-2 punch. Don't forget the 1-2 punch. I'm assuming a good number of people recognize that reference. You recognized it, right?
Yes, AJ.
Okay.
I played Bioshock.
Okay. She's got it. She's got it. Like a boss.
Hey, you've not beaten Bioshock. Shut up.
You're right, I haven't. But I have played a good bit of it. Miss Mallard, as we agreed in our meeting today, we consider you fully recovered from your illness. This letter of official notification that you are considered of sound mind and body and may return to work at any time. Please note that you should discontinue any medication that you have been using and dispose of any remaining medicines. If you feel at any time that you are suffering a relapse, then please make contact with your local physician immediately. We wish you continued good health. Dr. Spencer Dunwich Medical. Lorraine, I received your letter and am quite surprised. You ran off with your father all those years ago, then disappeared off the edge of the map, and when I finally tracked you down, you refused to answer any of my letters. And now you write to me asking for help. I have another family now and another life. Your father was a horrible man, and I regret the years that I wasted with him. I loved you, I truly did, but every year you grew more and more like him. You were his girl, never really mine. Still, I would have fought for custody if you hadn't run away with him. It broke my heart, but I needed to go on living. I can't let you back in my life without picking up old wounds. I'm sorry, Lorraine, but I just can't do it. Maybe one day it will be easier and I can meet Callum, but not yet. I'm not ready to forgive you. Please don't contact me again. Karen. I guess that's your mom, and she hates you. Oh, it's those one bouncy ball things. You sit on it and you bounce, or you put your feet on it and bounce. I never understood how these things work. Emergency services. Lorraine seems to be suffering from depression that began early in her pregnancy. Our discussions have made it obvious that these episodes stem from the grief of losing her partner, Don, who has died about 6 months ago. There are also several unresolved issues with her father. After being kept under careful observation, we provided a standard treatment for this disorder, including electroconvulsion therapy. The patient responded and has made a rapid recovery. Weekly follow-up with the local physician, mood stabilizers, lithium-based. Lorraine has a newborn son, Callum, who was placed in foster care shortly after birth. When Lorraine displayed symptoms of disorientation and depression, it is our judgment that Lorraine is fit to have her son returned to her, and as long as she follows her recommended aftercare routine and continues with her medication, we have faith that she will be an effective caregiver. Lorraine has her own housing, and her employer, Susie, has said that she is welcome to return to her shifts at the diner. Norma Creed, a local woman, has offered to care for Callum while Lorraine works. It is with this support network in mind that we feel confident releasing Lorraine from this institution. Medication instructions. A prescription of Zoloft can be filled at Flagg's Pharmacy in Kingsmouth. She has been advised to start with 50 milligram dosage and then, based on advice from her doctor, increase the medication as needed. Okay, that actually seems like a lot. I thought, do they still do 50 milligrams? Oh, dude, it's even smaller. Miss Mallard, our inquiry into the estate of Mr. Donald Williams has been completed. We regret to inform you that the primary beneficiaries of his estate, including the life insurance settlement for accidental death, were listed as Rose Williams and Richard Williams of New York State. The deceased parents... Oh, okay. Our agency made contact with Mr. and Mrs. Williams and explained our situation, especially as regards to the birth of Donald's son, Callum. Unfortunately, they were not receptive to our overtures, and they specified that without any legal proof of a biological relationship, they consider you ineligible to receive any of the monies from Donald's estate. They have asked that we no longer contact them regarding this matter. I understand that this may have a negative impact on your current financial situation, and I hope that I am not being too forward when I enclose the bill for our services with this letter. Sincerely, Edward Stapleton. More stairs. It's the same area. What?
There's new things.
The park, it was a waiting on a child for taken, using joy for baiting, while their mother's mind is breaking. Analgesia win.
Flags Pharmacy, Zoloft, 100 milligram tablets, cigarettes. Oh boy. Lorraine, things aren't right between us at the moment. I know, I want to try and explain it. I think it is because I am so far from home and I am working so hard. Every day, working at the park, it gets worse. Like a spring inside my mind, winding tighter and tighter and tighter. When we go for drinks after work, it gets a little better. The guys relax and we laugh, and we're good people again. I don't want to come home to you without being in my right mind. But when the job is done, we will need to get out of this place. We need to go back to this city where I don't feel like this anymore. I love you, Donald. P.S. I was thinking about names for boys and girls. I like Callum for a boy and Emma if it's a girl.
Can't read it. Oh, again. Get the book.
What book? Oh.
That one.
Hunger. Story of Holodomor. That's a different name.
Yep.
In the spring of 1933, in the Soviet Ukraine, an entire population found themselves without food. Over the course of the coming months, the situation grew critical. Reports of mass malnutrition began to filter into the upper echelons of the government. The people had been left with very little to bite or sup. It has become one of the greatest tragedies mass starvation the world has ever seen. Now, our panel of Soviet experts have uncovered compelling evidence that the families were forced to resort to cannibalism in order to survive that terrible winter. In this never-before-seen expose, read about how the starving parents cooked and ate their own children in order to survive. All here in the pages of the shocking true story. Oh, God. This is getting worse and worse. With this novel, Lorraine cements her place as one of the most important science fiction writers of a generation. The Wilting. The solar flare struck the Earth. Millions of people are uprooted from their homes. A young meteorologist searches desperately for a way to stop global overheating. An exotic dancer named Lorraine is the key to saving the world again. Dynamic, exciting, bombastic, everything we've come to expect from Lorraine novel. Lorraine is back, and you better believe that she's bigger, better, and bolder than ever.
It's the same description.
I love you, Callum. Milk, bread, cheese, butter, corn, potatoes, apples, fish sticks. Zoloft prescription. Remember, take the pills. Follow up with Dr. Spencer. Organize babysitter for Callum. This is a regular wine bottle. Oh God, is she an alcoholic too?
What have you done with him?
I didn't run away. Dad took me. Thank you, William, for the new watch. It is very nice. It has made me happy.
It has made me a happy carrot.
Okay. I think she may have gone daffy.
Same letter.
It just has some splotches on it, I guess. Oh boy. Okay, why does this make me think of PT?
Should.
Okay, let's see what this says this time.
This kind of makes me think of that Evil Within game. Not Evil Within.
A
but
chipmunk
that Pain
goes
game.
stab, stab, stabbing. In their eyes, a jab, jab, jabbing. And all the townsies gab, gab, gabbing. Just lie down and let it happen. Basal ganglia win. Story of Hansel and Gretel. The shocking true story. A long time ago in the forest and the woods, there lived a woodcutter. Woodcutter, his wife, and 2 children, a boy named Hansel and a girl named Gretel. They were very poor and very little to bite or sub. The story has been doctored to hide the truth from the unsuspecting public. Now our panel of fairy tale experts have uncovered compelling evidence that Hansel and Gretel were in fact eaten alive. In this never before seen expose, read about how their parents inexplicably tried to cover it up by telling stories about a witch in a house made of candy. Oh, God. Oh. Please don't tell me that she ate her kid. This man's most important science fiction. This game is dope. Well, this game is kind of interesting. Kind of fucked up, actually. Okay. Solar flare has struck the Earth. Millions of people are uprooted from their homes. Young meteorologist searches desperately for a way to stop the overheating, and exotic dancer named Lorraine is the key to the saving world again. It's the same thing. Okay.
It'll change sometime.
I love you again. Okay.
You'll have the greatest time in your life.
Milk. Zoloft prescription. Cheese. Zoloft prescription. Bread. Zoloft prescription. Butter. Zoloft. Oh my God. Remember, more pills. Tickets to Atlantic Island Park. Oh my God. I think she's got a little bit of a Zoloft problem. Well, that's the problem. You're flushing your pills down the drain.
No clue, just bombs.
Yeah, and a really interesting looking drawing. Okay. Oh. Blood. More blood. No, I think this is getting close to the end of it.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, we experienced a
last.
lot of crazy shit.
This is the last area.
Riding fucked up rides, chasing a kid who apparently doesn't want to be found, and then doing all this shit. What is this? Oh, I didn't see this. Story of Solomon Island. A history of Solomon Island. That's backwards. I hate when shit's backwards. Well, I mean, it'll be... I mean, right after this is done, it should probably replay, I think, or you can replay it. I'll be posting it on YouTube as well, probably tomorrow. Okay, now she ripped it up. She's got anger problems.
It's the same prescription.
Oh, God.
Got the other note on the other side.
Oh, there's another note?
No, about not back there.
Where?
On me. Over there, to your right. Right.
Oh. Thank you, William, for the new watch. It is very nice. It has made me a happy carrot. It's the same thing.
Yeah, it'll change.
Oh, there's no door. Wait, yeah, there is. Just, oh, it's already open. And it closed itself.
Why do you keep trying to go through the doors?
I did every time too.
What's your Twitch name? I think my Twitch name is what? Aj the Snipe. Just type in AJ Snipe and you should find it on YouTube. I think that's the channel name. You'll see a lot of the similar stuff on it. I think that's good. Oh, God. Oh, yes. And there's blood on the walls. No problem, dude. Circus. A boogeyman goes and walking, sneaking, stealing, stalking. Is he really talking? Now is not the time for Balkan cerebral cortex pin. Really? I think I'd like to have that cerebral cortex examined. I'm just saying. Oh boy. Hunger. The story. Oh my god, I don't even know. I want to look at the back of this. The woodcutter is dead. The witch always wins. The woodcutter is dead. The witch always wins. The woodcutter is dead. Witch always wins. The witch always wins. All here in the pages of this broken story. Oh, this is new. That my two best friends, Dawn and Laura. Oh. The books change. Yeah, the books have been changing. Oh boy. Let's see what's in the back of this one. Can you hear us, Lorraine? One of the most important science fiction writers of a generation. The Willing. It's different. A sun will struck the earth. Millions of cattle are uprooted from their homes. A young shadow searches desperately for a way to stop global domination. An exotic dancer, listen Lorraine, is the key to saving the world again. Dynamic, exciting, irresistible. No. Irrepressible? Anything we come to expect, Answers Lorraine novel. Lorraine, we are watching. You'd better believe... Let me look at this. Can you hear us, Lorraine? The Willing. A sun will, cattle, shadow, domination. Listen, Lorraine. Irrepressible, Answers Lorraine. We are watching. Okay, well. I'm expecting a jump scare at any moment. Oh god, now the cap is covered in blood. See her try. See her why. Can't read that one. Say bye-bye. Egg her lie. That's a little... See her cry. See her why. That's kind of hard to look at all that. Oh, I don't see that I love you, Mom picture anymore. Oh God, look at all those Zoloft bottles. Zoloft prescription. Remember, you are alone. Nobody loves you. Callum is no longer who he once was. Okay. Oh, the fuck? I think a lot of this, I haven't, oh, that's all finally open. I haven't been chased yet. I don't think I'm gonna get chased.
Ice pick.
Oh my god, it's a fucking ice pick. And it's covered in blood. Okay, I can't see shit. Okay. Huh? Okay. Okay, well, that was... Fuck. Oh. Oh my god. Haunted house. Yeah, tell me about it. Haunted house is right. Oh no, it's actually being burnt. Dr. Spock. Dunwich Medica.
Read it.
Miss Mallard, as we agreed in our meeting today, we considered you to be batshit fucking insane. Let's be clear, you are in no way sound of mind and body, and you are a danger to everybody around you. Please know that your only escape from this should be drugs. A shitload of them. Smoking, snorting, oral, intravenous, take them any way you can, as often as you can. That shit can only make your life better. In case there is any doubt, you are suffering a relapse and nobody really cares. Nobody can help you now. Don't fuck this up. Have a nice day. Because you ate him. Oh, God. This is just fan-fucking-tastic. This just gets better and better. I'd like to see what's on the lower. Thank you, William. The new watch has made me a happy carrot. Oh, I just can't wait to see what the next level is. I bet it's going to be really fun. Okay, everybody ready to see what fucking crazy shit's on this door? Lorraine, I need you to focus on what we were discussing. The chipmunk killer, Steve Gardner, he was locked away for what he did to those kids. Nathaniel Winter hasn't been seen in years, but he is nowhere near Atlantic Island Park. We've established this. You know this. Huh? A meat hook? Yeah, this kind of has that PT vibe to it. Speaking of games kind of like this, I did a playthrough of a game called Layers of Fear about a month or two ago. It's on YouTube. Woodcutter is dead, which always wins. It's the same thing. Oh my god, the walls are bleeding. Oh, Jesus. The well. There's a face there. We are talking. Can you hear us, Lorraine? The killing. The sun will be devoured. All the cattle will be enslaved. This shadow lies on your future. Our domination. If you listen, Lorraine, you are the key to damning the world.
We are irrepressible. You can only join us, Lorraine. Lorraine, we are one.
This music makes you feel very safe.
Oh, yeah, I'm totally loving this right now.
And it looks like you bludgeoned your kid.
See him die. See her cry. See her try. Ask her why. See him die. Say bye-bye. Oh, boy. Forget Don, Dad, not him. Like, is that can't be Callum? That's got to be like dolls or something.
Don't leave me! Please, make me safe. Give it to me!
You will watch me rot. Oh boy.
Who was that? Leave me alone!
This is different.
Stories are told again and again, and from their shape we build our understanding of the world. Two children are led into the woods. They are lost for a time, but then are captured by an old witch. A child goes missing in Atlantic Island Park. He wanders lost for a time before finding his way into the mouth of an old witch. In the oldest version of this story, the mother and the witch were the same person. I never wanted to be the witch. But I am, aren't I? Don't leave me!
Kids broke in today. It has been so long since I heard laughter, so very long. I took one of them. I couldn't help myself. It was fast. The others didn't notice. I liked hearing him laugh, this boy from the academy. I put him on a slab. I tickled him until he couldn't breathe. My machines came to life, whirring in time to his gasps and shrieks. I think it is delightful. The change brought in me by the machines is not yet complete. There must be other children I can lay on my slab. Jesus.
What have you done with him?
That sparkle.
Hansel and Gretel. Brothers Grimm. A secret door.
That must have made your day, dude.
Yep. I'll have one of those one day with a secret basement. Dude. Oh,
Cal?
just got to see.
Cal? Callum? Callum? Callum!
It had
Is
no
that
face on it?
Is that Cthulhu?
And no face from Spirited Away.
The fuck is she doing? The fuck is wrong with you, lady? Please tell me that isn't it.
Hey, Lorraine. Lorraine. Don't blame yourself, Lorraine. People lose things all the time.
Oh, it's the same guy.
Take a deep breath and think about the last place you saw your son.
In my heart and mind, I always return to Atlantic Island Park.
And you just finished the game.
That's seriously it? Oh my god.
Do you know who that woman represents to your wife?
What woman?
The woman he just finished playing at.
Do you know who the boogeyman was?
The boogeyman?
That was that creepy looking creature.
Who had his hands on her, forcing her hand over her son with the ice pick.
Was that your dad? Oh boy. Well, that happened. I honestly don't know what
This
to
game
think.
is actually a part of a larger game called The Secret World.
Yeah. Well,
Secret World explains more of the stuff that actually goes on at the amusement park.
really.
Yes, I looked it up.
Well, that was interesting. I don't
This
really.
game only has one ending.
I don't really know what to think about it. But that was really short. Okay, well,
That was also all the trophies.
that was it.
Wow.
Well, I hope you enjoyed our little rendezvous in this fucked up game. She's a nut, and that's all I learned. Yeah, pretty much. There's a good chance that
in the next couple days, I will be playing another game. I'm not sure if it's going to be similar to this, but it's
It's different.
But it's another first-person fucked up game, apparently. It's called Among the Sleep. That will be the next game that I'll be playing. So hopefully, when you get a chance, stay tuned. And I will be playing that in the near future. I'm not sure if it'll be a secret broadcast like this one. I'll probably announce it in advance and let you guys know. What? Well, I know, but I'm gonna say, like, before I play it, I'll give you guys some time to get ready for it. So, if you like what you saw, follow me on Twitch, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I also have a Facebook page. Keep updated on all that shit if as best as possible. And hopefully I will see you guys all soon. Till next time, folks, this is The Snipe.